Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing.
Hello everyone. The reform I chose to study up on is homeschooling. Homeschooling is the personalized form of education, providing parents with direct oversight and control over the child's learning. The structure can range from a traditional school-at-home model with textbook and assignments to a more flexible, child-led approach known as unschooling. Changes in technology have given parents more options for how they educate their children. Because of the internet, parents now have access to many new learning programs that make homeschooling easier than ever. Parents are also choosing homeschooling for different reasons now, including worries about school safety and wanting more say in their child's studies. At the same time, a public debate continues over how to best balance parents' educational freedom with making sure all students get a good education. Some people want stricter rules for homeschooling, while others believe that more government control goes against the main idea of homeschooling. As part of these changes, some public schools and homeschooling families have begun to work together. This allows homeschool students to enroll part-time in some school classes or use school resources. These partnerships show a new way of finding a balance between full-time homeschooling and traditional school settings. A few pros I found is, in a traditional school, you spend most of your time in the classroom. With homeschooling, your learning can happen anywhere you go. You can go to a museum for history learning, visit a farm for science field trip, or use computer programs to learn coding. Many parents choose homeschooling to shield their children from the negative social elements such as bullying. Lastly, homeschooling families don't have to rush through dinner just to get their homework done. They have more time for things like cooking together, going on hikes, or visiting the library. These fun activities are part of the learning and create special memories that make the family stronger. Now on to the cons. The heavy weight of a child's education falls on the parent. If a child is struggling with a topic like algebra or chemistry, the parent has to figure out how to teach it effectively, even if they don't remember it well themselves. Homeschooling creates a large financial burden by cutting their income in half. Without a second paycheck, it becomes harder to pay for living expenses and also cover the costs of school supplies and classes. Lastly, some homeschool children lack regular unsupervised interaction with their peers, which may affect the development of social skills like negotiation and conflict resolution. Many of the pros and cons are based on the biases for and against homeschooling. For homeschooling, there's a significant number of parents opting for homeschooling as a preventative measure against harmful social dynamics. In a controlled home environment, parents can manage who their kids spend time with. This helps them avoid children who may expose them things to disrespect, bad language, or other behaviors that parents don't approve of. For against homeschooling, there's a potential drawback of homeschooling that is limited, unsupervised peer interaction can affect a child's social skills. In a public school setting, kids naturally learn how to get along with others and work through disagreements on their own. Also, making friends and keeping them is a skill, and it takes practice to know how to start a conversation, be a good listener, and handle disagreements. Learning at a kitchen table or in the comfort of your own home is often found to be more difficult. With constant access to their mother, a child might test the limits more frequently. They may see their mother's authority as someone to argue with or wear down, unlike a school teacher's authority, which is backed by a more formal institutional structure. For many, homeschooling is not a suitable option due to concerns about socialization that occurs naturally in a traditional school setting. Critics worry that children who are homeschooled might have limited exposure to diverse social norms and lack the regular daily interactions with a broad group of peers. It can be argued that homeschooled students don't miss out on opportunities, but the parent must make an intentional effort to create them. This means seeking out and coordinating activities like co-ops, sports teams, and volunteer work, which can be a significant commitment of time and energy. The socialization that occurs in these structured or activity-based environments is different from the more spontaneous and frequent peer-to-peer contact in a school. This can lead to a less seamless transition into environments like college and the workplace, where interaction with a wider range of personalities and backgrounds is necessary. So in my opinion, I would not homeschool my child. Thank you.